In the video, a huge opening appeared in the middle of this lake, and the hole is still swallowing up the lake. Go down at this frequency. The water in the lake will be swallowed up sooner or later, but in fact, this situation did not occur. It turns out that this is the Glory Cave in Northern California, although it looks like a mysterious big hole, but in fact, it is an opening to help the dam drain water. At the same time, it is also the key switch of the dam. When the storage capacity of the dam reaches the limit, the switch at this opening will be activated, and the excess water is discharged as soon as possible. Statistics based on data. When this opening is fully opened, its water output per second can reach 1,370 cubic meters. Moreover, the appearance of this cave in the video is obviously the effect of rainy season. When the dry season comes, the edge of the cave entrance protrudes from the surface of the water. Such a spectacular sight naturally attracts many people to visit. Some people even sit at the mouth of the cave and watch the lake being swallowed up. But when the opening of the hole began to swallow water, the suction it will generate will be terrible. Someone had an accident while playing here, and was swallowed into the cave with the lake water. Afterwards, tourists are also forbidden to visit near the cave entrance. This pool has not been used for 8 years. James, who just moved in, decided to reactivate it, and there's a pool party next Saturday. Look inside the pool. The workers cleaning the pool can't help but put on diving equipment and go to explore. After 4 hours, the water in the pool is almost exhausted. The workers are going to start cleaning the pool. At this time, the dog at the door asked suspiciously, "Are you sure you want to go down? I can't wait to see it filled with clear water again." After pumping, start treating these foul-smelling algae. Don't waste it. Collect them all and put them in buckets. To friends in the comment area. In order not to keep friends waiting too long, let's speed up the progress. All right. All collection is complete. Friends, remember to send me the address. The tank wall is cleaned with acid cleaning solution. Dissolve the dirt deposited for a long time. All right. Collect essence. It looks good. It took a day. This pool was cleaned up. After water injection, let's look at the effect. Come and see this little bird. It was eaten by parasites at birth. To save this little guy, the doctor nipped all the parasites out with tweezers. It's really hard to imagine how painful this bird was when it was parasitized. Fortunately, the overall difficulty is not great. After all parasites have been removed, the bird is noticeably much more comfortable. But the next kitten is not so simple. A parasite got into its nose, because the surface of this parasite is covered with barbs. So be very careful when pulling. Oh, my God. Such a big one was still squirming wildly in front of the kitten's eyes. But now it's good. The kitten can breathe as much as you want. Hopefully the kittens can get back healthy as soon as possible. Look at what's growing in this little sister's arm. A little guy stuck his head out of the hole. It was so cute. The doctor brought tweezers. Intend to get this little guy out. See what it looks like. We can see that. The little guy hid very deeply. Even professional tweezers are not easy to use. A fat white bug was pulled out. And that's just the beginning. There are several insects on the little sister's arm at the same time. The doctor has to clip them all out. The second insect was pulled out very smoothly. This little sister looked very calm. If it were me, I would have been scared to death. The doctor pressed the wound. He found it hard. This means that there is a big guy inside. Let's pull it out together. It's another big fat bug. Now there is only one left. Please get close to your mobile phone and watch it carefully. There are 5 big fat worms. It looks really cute. The little sister finally feels much better. This is a strange cave discovered during the construction of Haushen. It is said that there is an underground world in the bottom of the well. Everything that went in never came out. Frightened people don't dare to come near here. I couldn't resist my curiosity, so I took out the little camera I had just bought. I'm going to put it down and find out. I don't know what's inside such a deep hole. I'm really afraid. Brothers, don't row away. Take a look with me. It was damp around the stone walls. It was corroded by something and exposed the yellow substance inside. I can't help feeling sick in my stomach. It is said that there was a cemetery around here. There are often kittens missing here in the village. Was it eaten by this cave? With a gradual decline. The narrow space made me suffer from closed phobia. And the cave is as deep as a bottomless pit. I don't know how long it has dropped. A faint reflective lens suddenly appeared deep in the bottom of the well. Take a closer look. It turned out to be a pool of sewage blocking the way. The water was covered with weeds. I also don't know if the small camera is waterproof. Let's try it out first. And then it went down. The camera dives further down and is blocked by leaves. The water quality is quite mixed. The visibility of the small camera in the water is low. Particles are flying in front of the camera. The walls were covered with a thick layer of yellow substance. The water seems to be mixed with all kinds of toxic compounds. With a gradual decline, the color of the walls changes from yellow to black. The toxin seems to be stronger. No wonder what fell into it never came out again. They were all poisoned by the sewage inside. I wanted to keep exploring. See if there will be bones of small animals in the well. But the water poison is too strong. The lens image is affected and becomes blurred. I can only pull it up first. Wrap the camera tightly and go down to find out. This is a strange cave discovered during the construction of Haushen. It is said that there is an underground world hidden in the bottom of the well. Everything that falls in never comes out again. People don't dare to come near here. I couldn't resist my curiosity, so I came alone to this desolate back mountain. I'm going to go inside and find out, because it's been abandoned for so long. The entrance to the cave has long been covered with green vines. Add in the reasons why it rained these 2 days. The cave was crowded with rain, and I didn't carry any diving equipment. I dare not go down hastily. So I took out the small camera I had prepared. I'm going to put it down first and explore the situation. Such a deep hole. I don't know what's waiting for me. I'm really scared. Friends, don't go away. Come down with me and have a look. I just started. The small camera touches the surface of the water. Successfully came to the bottom world. The water quality looks very clear. The small camera has a high visibility in the water. The walls are surrounded by boulders. With gradual dives, the bottom of the well is like a bottomless hole, still deep. The small camera is also getting farther and farther away from the wellhead. The surroundings also began to darken. Just then, suddenly a pile of rotten leaves appeared in front of it, blocked the way. It was covered with white plankton. It seems particularly eerie and terrifying. I tried to push the leaf open with the weight of a small camera, but it got stuck in the end. I had to pull up the small camera first. Next time, change a diving suit and go down again to find out. The cow hit Dorso straight in the leg. Stand on tiptoe and dare not touch the ground. A hole can be seen in the surface of the hoof. As the vet goes down with this knife, the lesion was exposed. The vet continued with the knife. Begin to enlarge the injured portion of the hooves. The wound was covered in mud. It's hard to imagine that without the help of a vet. How much pain the cow has to suffer. With an angle grinder, the purulent stream of juice came out. Spray it with disinfectant. Then he changed into a shoe trimmer. Start mending the hooves, as the hole is constantly being enlarged. Veterinarians are also starting to become wary, afraid to scrape off the carrion under the cuticle. Rinse with antiseptic water, then continue to clean the keratin around the lesion. The cow shivered at the sight of pain. Veterinarians have also become cautious. When it's cleaned up, stick the cushion on the left to separate the injured part from the ground. Finally, sprinkle with the potion. The cow will soon be back to health.